beautiful Cancer friends. Welcome to Spirit Says So Tarot. I've been drawn to do this reading for you to give you a little bit of an insight and possibly some guidance on going into 2023. So I will have timestamps below for the greeting and the reading. So if you don't want to sit with me through the drawing and shuffling process of all of these lovely decks, you can certainly jump ahead. I will also have the name of all the decks down below as well. You might want to stick with me for this drawing of the Oracle of the Fairies, as I'm going to turn this one over right away. Spirit, please provide divinely guided messages for our beautiful Cancer friends about 2023, at least the beginning of 2023. What can they look forward to? What do they need to know? What do they need to hear, Spirit, about 2023? All right, this one is jumping. Motivation. When spring approaches, the flower of fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. Motivation, all right, which is very fitting for the first of the year, of course, because we're always looking for things to change about ourselves, improve about ourselves. All right, Spirit, we're going to move right into the Good Tarot, and I'm going to ask for 2 messages from this lovely deck. Spirit, please continue to provide divinely guided messages for our beautiful Cancer friends. What do they need to know? What do they need to hear about 2023? How will it be? Motivation. So perhaps, my beautiful Cancer friends, you haven't been very motivated. Or maybe you are typically a motivated person. No judgment here. Spirit is merely saying that motivation will help you get what you want. Will help things come to fruition. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I have ashes from smudging. I'm sorry. Alright, we are moving on to the Lightseer Tarot deck. Same intention, Spirit, please. Messages for the highest good only for our beautiful Cancer friends. What do they need to know? What do they need to hear about 2023? If you hear pitter-patter paws in the background, that is my Tucker bee. He is messing with my cat, Oreo. They've both decided, to stick around during this reading. So lucky you, Cancer friends. Spirit, please continue to provide divinely guided messages for the highest good only. For my beautiful Cancer friends, what do they need to know? What do they need to hear going into 2023? And that one, thank you, Spirit. Tucker, I'm glad you've decided to take a break. Alright, moving on to the original Rider-Waite Tarot. Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot, actually. Spirit, please continue to provide divinely guided messages for the highest good only. For our beautiful Cancer friends, what do they need to know? What do they need to hear? We'll take that. That looked like a very nice card, but I did not see it all. You may have. But I'm kind of guessing that a lot of you aren't sticking with me and jumping right to the timestamp. And if you are sticking with me, then you had a sneak peek. Good for you. Oh, there we go. Another sneak peek for you. That's your reward for sticking through this boring shuffling and drawing process. But it's actually very relaxing for me. I try not to make it too long-winded, but it is what it is. That's why I put my timestamp in there. Spirit, please continue to provide divinely guided messages. Thank you. And on to the oracle cards. We have the Super Attractor. Spirit, please continue to provide divinely guided messages for the highest good only for our beautiful Cancer friends. What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? Messages for the highest good only, please. Thank you. Tucker, I really wish you would settle down now. All right, and now we are going with Spirit of the Animal Oracle. Same intention, please, Spirit, for our beautiful Cancer friends. What do they need to know? What do they need to hear for 2023? What is going on? Okay, we are getting down to the wire here. We have angel therapy right up. Spirit, same intention for our lovely Cancer friends. Ooh, what do they need to know? What do they need to hear? Messages for the highest good only, please. Thank you, Spirit. And last, but definitely not the least, and it's actually going to be the first to be flipped over, Wisdom of the Oracle. Same intention, Spirit, for our beautiful Cancer friends. What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? Messages for the highest good only. That one wanted to flip. I felt it. I felt the energy from this card. Okay, so if you have stuck with me through this boring process, thank you very, very much. And if you are just coming in, I don't blame you. Thank you, Spirit. All right, Cancer friends, thank you so much for allowing me the opportunity to do this reading for you. If you haven't already, please subscribe and like this video. Leave a kind comment at the end of this video. Let me know if it resonates with you. So with motivation, wow, all that glitters. We just got this for our Gemini friends too. All that glitters. With the 16. All that glitters for you, my Cancer friends, pretty much just means I feel like you're drawn to things that glitter. But you are a modest type, so I don't feel like you are someone who covers himself in bling. But I do feel like you're drawn to bling. Many people are. But glitter is nice. Archangel Raphael, the healing angel is with you, supporting your healing work. Okay. So perhaps you are in the medical field, my Cancer friends, or you could be a spiritual healer. You could be a counselor. You could be just someone who helps others, whether it's a medical concern or it is an emotional concern or a spiritual concern. Perhaps you are someone who motivates others and you know the value of being motivated and following through to see things come to fruition. Snow Leopard, self-reliance. You are strongly independent and often solitary. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. Absolutely beautiful. Make sure I get that in the light. Snow leopard. All right, Cancer. So you are a very, like, you're a loving and very highly sensitive individual. So this does go along with healing work. You walk with the shamans. Just because you're spiritual doesn't mean you don't like playing. I apologize. My cat and dog are playing. That's Tucker and Oreo. Stop it! Be good. When I'm grateful for what I have, I can feel good along the way to what I desire. Let me see. Beautiful, colorful. You Cancer friends are just a very, again, a giving, guiding mentor comes to mind. People gravitate towards you. Again, I feel like you might be the motivator more so than someone who needs motivation, but you are independent. You do prefer to be alone many times. You're not lonely, but you do prefer your alone time. Okay, so we're starting out with your tarot cards with the Five of Pentacles. So I'm going to keep going a moment because I'd like to lay out a few more. And then we have the Chariot. Oh, along with the Empress. Okay, so I'm going to stop there for a moment. I feel like you have, in 2022, Cancer, you have experienced some hard times, some difficult times. You have been trying to determine your next move. With the Chariot, I feel like you definitely want to make the right move because you want to be victorious with what choices you make. So I feel like with 2022 coming to a close for you, times have not been so great, which actually, if you look at the times in 2022 in Bidenomics, yes, I said it. I don't care if anyone's offended. It is what it is. And I'm not angry. It is what it is. But I did put that out there. But I want you to know that a lot of people, you're not alone. And you don't, again, you don't feel alone. You're not alone in feeling rough times. And with the Five of Pentacles, you're also, at some point, you felt like there was no way out. You had a hard time seeing that there was no way out. But you are spiritual, and because you got the Five of Pentacles here, this five is, with the, I'm so sorry about the background noise. With this Five of Pentacles, again, maybe there was an accident, because with the Pentacles, it is earthly things. So it could be medical, it could be physical, it could be financial. So I feel like maybe you got hurt, or someone near you within your family, one of your loved ones got hurt, which of course kind of, with the domino effect, affected your finances. And there were decisions, or are currently decisions, to be made. But because of your demeanor and your outlook on life, the Empress is who you are. Okay, I'm not saying that you are a female. You very well could be a guy watching this reading. That's perfectly fine. And yes, you know, you might be all full of the testosterone. Nothing wrong with that. But you are a nurturing person. You are a caring person. You are a spiritual person. The Empress is kind of the queen of all queens. Again, take it as it resonates. If you're a guy, get over it. But there's definitely, you want to maintain your status. And maybe that is what's connected with all that glitters. Because you want to make sure that people know that you still got what it takes to, I feel like, do your job. You've got what it takes to carry on. You've got what it takes to continue to be a mentor. You just experienced some rough times, and you needed that alone time. You needed that solidarity. And with Archangel Raphael, that makes a lot of sense, because healing, the healing angel is with you. Wow. It's all coming together. New perspective, yeah. What's happened with the Five of Pentacles has definitely given you a new perspective, or will be giving you a new perspective, Cancer. Four of Cups, yeah, okay. So with, again, going back here, decisions to be made, you still want to feel like you are, like you've got this. With the Empress, that's the summary of you've got this. But you have been feeling a little woe is me. You are having trouble seeing the way out. Or perhaps you did. But going into 2023, your new perspective is going to help motivate you. Because I do feel like normally you're the motivator, but maybe in this instance, Spirit is saying, nah, Krista. Our Cancer, our beautiful Cancer friend needs to be motivated. Okay. Two of Wands, yeah. So with the Two of Wands here, you need to take the time and be creative. So perhaps you just need to think of ways of healing, or ways of bringing in more income, or ways of motivating others while still maintaining your own motivation, while still being true to yourself. Yeah, you've been struggling with that. With the Five of Swords, this position is all about you and how you think right now. When you're drawn to this reading, your attitude is you're having a hard time. You are definitely struggling. You're struggling here. It's all connected. Okay, others do see that you've had that hard time, but they see that you have choices to make. With the Devil in this position, people are perceiving you as someone who perhaps has made a bad choice, or is on the verge of making a bad choice in order to come out of this Five of Pentacles. You can't do that. Of course, you've always got to go with your gut, and I'm not lecturing you. That was Spirit telling me to tell you, you can't do that. Don't make bad choices to come out of this Five of Pentacles. Maintain who you are. Okay, Raphael is there with you to heal you. Messenger of Fire. Okay, so there's going to be a message coming in for you about how to be creative. So, or maybe it's something that you've put out there, trying to be creative with your finances, or perhaps your medical situation. Again, take it how it resonates. It could be any of the earthly elements. Nine of Fire. Yep. This is a beautiful Nine of Wands. With the stars that she's holding, the light, the guiding light. Now, typically, of course, with the Nine of Wands, you're kind of protecting what you've built, what you've created, and you're putting others off. That's how I am drawn to receive that message this time around for you. But here, you see how she's smiling. So beautiful. This is a very beautiful Nine of Wands. So my beautiful Cancer friends, Spirit is telling you in 2023, you need to stay motivated. You are, I do feel like you are definitely the one that is a motivator. You're a mentor. You typically heal others, provide spiritual guidance. Something transpired in recent days, weeks, months within 2022 that has closed out and left you feeling hopeless, helpless, woe is me. And you know, sometimes things happen and we all feel that way. You do know that you have choices. You're not stupid, Cancer. You are a very intelligent person. You typically are a nurturer and you want to get back to this nurturing position. Feeling. You want to be back on top of the world. You want to be Queen Bee, okay? You're normally Queen Bee and you want to be Queen Bee. You want to celebrate. 3 is about celebrating with your friends, okay? 7 is a very spiritual number. It can also be a very deceiving number, but in this case for you, it's very spiritual. 2023 is going to give you a new perspective. Ooh, let's move that into the light. Let's make it a lighter perspective. Your perspective has been dark and now it's light. You do have much creativity within you. Look about your world. See what needs to change within you or maybe your immediate surroundings. Quit struggling. It's all in your mind. You need to physically be motivated to make these changes. Others around you want you to make good choices. He's a handsome little devil, isn't he? You make good choices, and within weeks of 2023, you are going to have a message come in that is positive and related to the choices and the decisions you've made up here with your Chariot, the direction you've decided to go in, okay? And with the stars being so bright, that brings me back to the all that glitters for you. So you're going to be back to your nurturing ways. I'd like to actually give you a blessing card from the Healing with the Angels, because you have experienced some sort of suffering in 2023, and it is carrying into 2023, or excuse me, 2022, and it's carrying into 2023. Again, I don't script, I don't edit, so please forgive me, I'm very genuine. Signs. Watch for the signs. And you see how she's pointing to the star. Alright, and with that, and with the pitter-patter of my Tucker Bee's paws, we're going to go ahead and close this out. Cancer friends, I certainly hope that if this reading resonated with you, that you do find what you need much sooner than later to bring you back to being the Empress that you should be, that you are. I hope you like this video. Please comment on this video. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. Until next reading, take care. Bye.